Good morning. It's the second day of January 2021, and this is Dr. Angie here, and this is the year that we are going to keep pushing forward. So, on that note, what have you decided to make your New Year's resolution this year? Any ideas? Any thoughts? And what are the steps you're going to take to complete your New Year's resolution? So mine actually started back in 2020, the dreaded 2020, and my goal was to make sure that I was eating healthier, adding more protein to my diet, less sugar, less of the breads, and making sure I was increasing my exercise. So I used to be like this big hardcore fitness person. Oh gosh, when I was younger, running, gotta go to the gym, have to do this. Oh, I think I'll try this exercise now. But I was turning 48 in April of last year, and I wanted to make sure that I was doing something for me to help me lose the weight, but yet feel good, and that I would continue to keep doing and not decide to, I'm exhausted today, so we're not going to do this anymore, and not stick with it. Because it is very easy to start a plan and a program, and it's very easy to get burnt out. That happened to me in 2008 when I was living in Okinawa, and I was doing boot camp every morning from like 4:30 to 5:30. Home, rush off to work. From 11:30 to 12:30, I was at the gym on Camp Foster and doing kickboxing. And then as soon as I was off work, I was back up at Kadena, where we lived on a different base in Okinawa, and doing the Taekwondo. And that was Tuesday through Saturday of Taekwondo in the afternoons and evenings, and was not getting home until like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And that was like straight 3 years that I was doing that. And then in 2008, when we were getting ready to go back to the States, I crashed. And I think I crashed for 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 or 5 years. And I was so burnt out, so exhausted, and my body was just not healthy. So I did not stick with anything after that much longer. So last year I made a point that the goal was to get my weight to where I felt comfortable in my skin and my body, and do it utilizing an exercise program that I knew I would stick with, and not crash and give up and not do anymore. So I chose to start walking, and that was I started out 1 to 3 miles a day, and then worked myself up to 8 to 10 miles. And then some days when I felt a little more pumped, I would try to get a goal of like 12 miles. And it's always good if you have like a walking buddy or someone that you can exercise with to kind of hold each other accountable. And then of course, if you know me personally, in August of this past year, I fell off a rock in North Carolina and broke my ankle. So that was kind of depressing, because it put everything that I had put in motion for the past 6 to 8 months in a standstill, and I was in a cast for like 6 to 8 weeks and then a boot for another 6 to 8 weeks. So that was my time of doing nothing again. And the whole time in the back of my head, I was like, oh my gosh, what if I put this weight on? And then that turned into a weight issue. And then I had some thought issues about the weight. And then that started scaring me. And then I started thinking about food in different ways than I had ever thought about. And that scared me because I treat men and women with eating disorders. And here I am restricting food and what I eat because I can't work out. Because I had a fear of putting all that weight on again that I had taken off. So, 2021, my New Year's resolution is that I am not going to be fearful of anything that I feel may set me back or give me negative thoughts to where, oh my gosh, I hope I don't put the weight on, or any type of weird thoughts I might have towards food or exercise. And so fear is going to be out of my dictionary for 2021. And then my second New Year's resolution goal is going to be one where I'm nicer to people. I want to feel more connected with my family, my children, and I want them to know that I am still approachable. And I've always had like an open door policy wherever I work, and especially when I was working in management. And I specifically did that because I want people to know I am approachable. I want them to feel comfortable coming to me and telling me things that are going on in their workday or at their job, so that I can try to help them get through whatever it is they're going through. Because you want to go to work and you want to have a good time and you want to get your job done, but you want to do it around people that you're spending 50% of your time with, 8 to 12 hours a day with. So you want it to be pleasant and a fun place to go to and not miserable every time you go to work. So I've always wanted to have an open door policy. And I kind of feel like going into 2021 that I want my kids to feel like they can come to me with anything, that they can ask me any question, which I think they think that anyway. But because of 2020, when I kind of hid myself and went into a shell and isolated from everyone, I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again. And so for 2021, I'm an open book. I'm going to have an open door policy with not only my family, but my friends. And I hope that everyone knows that if you need anything, you can come to me. I may not have all the answers, but we can talk it through. We can try to work through the process together and see what best outcome we can come up with. So, my two main things for 2021, no fear. It is not going to be in my dictionary, and I'm going to be an open book, open door policy, so people will know that I am approachable. I don't want to be that Krabby Patty that nobody wants to go talk to. So, all right. That's all for the car chat today. I got to get inside and get to work, but hopefully this will be a great 2021 for everyone. And, yeah, shoot us a message down below and let us know what your New Year's resolutions are. I'm excited to see what everybody else has on their list. And we're going to get through 2021 together, and it's going to be an awesome year. Yes, it is. All right. See you next time on Car Chats. Bye.